kid who swings a golf club like a dream. I'd like to try to qualify him for the U.S. Amateurs.
Coming to Apple TV Plus.
What's your name?
I'm not into older guys, but I'm flattered.
A new comedy series, Stick.
I don't want to go on this trip.
Your mouth's saying one thing, but those eyes are saying something else.
From the home of Ted Lasso.
This is your shot at redemption? This is your mulligan?
Owen Wilson.
This game takes and it takes. The game's finally giving me something back.
Stick.
You know Arnold Palmer?
Iced tea, lemonade, mix it.
I'm missing a nap for this.
Streaming June 4th on Apple TV Plus.
Let's head over to the 77 WABC Sports Desk. Good morning, Justin Alec.
Good morning, Noam Laden. Start here with the NHL at the Garden. Well, Will Cooley and Will Morgan scored in the first period. Igor Shesterkin stopped 21 shots for his fourth shutout of the season, and the Rangers beat the crosstown rival Islanders 4-0. JT Miller and Artemi Panarin each had a goal and an assist for the Rangers, who won 4 of 5 and got their second shutout in 2 nights. They had 22 blocked shots to help keep the Islanders off the board. Elias Sorokin finished with 22 saves for the Isles, who have lost 6 of 8 and remain 5 points out of a playoff spot. The Rangers are 7-3-0 in their last 10 games to pull into a tie with Detroit for the second wild card in the Eastern Conference. The Red Wings hold the tiebreaker with 1 game in hand. Coming up next for both squads, the Islanders host the league best Winnipeg tonight at 7:30 p.m., and the Rangers host Alex Ovechkin and Washington come Wednesday night. The Devils return to the ice tonight against the Stars, set for an 8 p.m. puck drop from Dallas. No local action was had last night in the NBA, but both the Knicks and the Nets will return to action tonight at 7:30 p.m. The Knicks will welcome in the Golden State Warriors into the Garden before the Nets tip off with the Spurs in San Antonio at 8:30. The Knicks are at a 7-3 clip over their last 10, while the Nets sit at 4-6 over that span. On the collegiate hardwood, St. John's continued its turnaround in its second season under coach Rick Pitino, moving up a spot in this week's poll to number 6 in the nation, its highest ranking since reaching number 5 in the 1990-91 season. The Red Storm, 26-4 overall, 17-2 in the Big East, have not been to the NCAA tournament since 2019, but are essentially a lock to end the drought after clinching their first Big East regular season title in 40 years with Saturday's 71-61 win over Seton Hall. And out of the MLB and spring training down in Tampa, Yankees starting pitcher Luis Gil has been diagnosed with a high-grade lat strain in his right shoulder and will be out at least a couple of months. Manager Aaron Boone did not disclose a specific timeline, but he said before yesterday's spring training game against Pittsburgh that Gil won't throw for at least 6 weeks, after which he would need to fully build back up again. Gil's injury likely means Marcus Stroman, who entered camp seemingly as the odd man out in the rotation, but also said he had no interest in going to the bullpen, will open the season as the team's fifth starter. Gil, of course, the reigning American League Rookie of the Year, experienced shoulder tightness during a bullpen session on Friday and underwent an MRI over the weekend that revealed the strain, though Boone said he still needs to undergo further examination. The hope is that the 26-year-old would return at some point in the first half, but that is unknown at the moment. It's a big loss there for the Yankees' very good starting rotation. That is your Sports Gnome, and I'm Justin Ellick on 77 WABC.